Hello and welcome, my Libra friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be a group reading for my Libra friends in celebration of Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, my friends. I love that I can celebrate both Thanksgiving with my friends. It's such an honor and a blessing to have these days with my friends. In October for the Canadian Thanksgiving, we looked at abundance in our lives. Today we're going to go deeper. This is the spread that I kind of tweaked from October. We're going to be really looking at those abundance pieces, but we're also going to be looking at those blessings, and further we're going to look at how we can share what we have in our lives with those important people around us. For the cornucopia, again, I'm going to be using the Good Tarot to create the structure, and then we're going to fill it with blessings. I'm going to be using the Dragon Oracle, the Angel Inspiration Oracle, and then the Energy Oracle as well. Like always, there's links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Libra friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. We're going to start off with the first question. What abundance do my Libra friends have in their lives right now? And that's the Five of Earth. It's a beautiful card. This is also known as the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about that kind of feeling isolated and disconnected. Here in this reading, what I'm looking at is kind of working on that disconnect and reconnection and growth. Kind of like a root system. You're really been fortifying those roots so that you do have that connection and you're not feeling so alone. These connection pieces are very important. They're going to help you really kind of get that stability and foundation that you need for those next pieces. Let's go on to the second question. What has kept my Libra friends grounded while they've been achieving their successes? We have a couple of them. The first one, the Six of Water, or the Six of Cups. This card talks about that importance of remembering all those amazing pieces in your past that have helped you overcome obstacles. Remembering how you've been able to achieve what you've been able to achieve in the past so that you were able to create more structures and more stability in your life. That kind of historical remembering, whether it be events that you've occurred or achieved in this lifetime or in past lifetimes, are becoming more and more prevalent and have helped you really get that kind of grounded, secured feeling. And then the Four of Water, or the Four of Cups. The fours are foundational numbers. Water, again, is about that intuition and emotion. That connection in to those high vibrational beings, your higher self, your passed on loved ones. All of these pieces are adding up to a foundation, a support. Knowing that you're not alone in this journey has helped. They've helped give you that stability and support. They've helped with this connection piece. We literally now have 4, 5, 6. We're starting to see that natural progression. And that progression has helped bring you to where you are right now. Which goes to the third question. Who has been there to help my Libra friends in achieving these successes? And that's the Two of Earth, or the Two of Pentacles, that balance card. Those individuals in your life that help you maintain the balance. whether it be helping you out with different aspects of your life, reminding you that the importance of grounding, sleeping, taking care of yourself. That loving, nurturing person that's been able to really help keep that balance, keep that weird dance we have to do when we're balancing things in play. Kind of a proverbial partner, if you will, whether or not it is a partner or a friend or even those higher vibrational beings, your guide, your guardians, that have helped you keep that balance. Keep yourself in time, keep that step up. All right, and then finally, how can my Libra friends share this abundance? Oh, got a jumper there. With those around them. Okay. And that's the water, 2 of water. That connection piece is key. As you connect into those higher vibrations and start working more with those higher vibrational beings, the angels, the dragons, the unicorns, whatever really being connects in with you, as you solidify that relationship and strengthen that relationship, that's when you're going to start to notice people being attracted to you because they need that support and guidance, that someone to ask questions. How did you do that? And then you were able to then kind of reinforce what you've done. Talk about your story. Talk about your journey. Now we do have double 2s. When you're looking at angel messages, double 2s, the angels are saying that you need to keep the faith and don't give up. This connection piece can sometimes be a bit of a bear because we expect that it's going to happen so quickly. It's keeping the faith. Keep working. Just like how it is to keep that balance piece. Whether it's your connection into the higher vibrations or your physical space. Even balancing and juggling your day takes a lot of energy and work. Things will take time. Things are going to unroll and unravel as they need. The more work you put in, of course, not so much the faster it will unravel, the more you're going to get out of this piece and the teaching that this part of your journey wants to kind of remind you of. So we have this beautiful cornucopia showing you have some amazing strengths, how you're really reinforcing and strengthening that root system so that you feel that connection, not only to Earth and Gaia, but also to the universe. How that connection in your intuition and your ability to connect to the higher vibrational beings has really helped ground you. Whether or not you can actually have that like two-way conversation doesn't matter. You are getting, even subconsciously, the information they are putting down for you. Whether it be through dreams or repeated numbers or synchronicity, you are starting to get that message. And then that balance piece. We've got balancing here, we've got the double water. That importance of not only that connection piece, but also making sure that you are spending equal amount of time in your spirituality and in your physical world. Okay, we're going to fill this now with blessings. I'm going to start off with the dragons. And we're going to start with the first row. The blessings that are going to encourage my Libra friends. Okay, got a jumper. Okay. So the first card that jumped out, the crystal yellow dragon, open to a higher learning and wisdom. That next piece is really going to be about that intention and permission. The dragons are reminding you that it's going to be important that you give yourself permission to take on that next step, because your ego is going to really block you. You need to be able to set that intention out, saying, I want to learn this. Not only do I want to learn this, I want some help. And then you can put out that request to, whether it be the angels, the fairies, the dragons, your guides, whomever. For your greater good, how can they help you? You need to ask them. And then we had the earth and fire dragon. Works with you to clear the fifth dimension. Those ley lines. So the fifth dimensional ley lines, the earth is covered in ley lines. They're energetic lines that run actually throughout the universe. And the earth fire dragon, any of the fire dragons, it doesn't matter what, if it's a hyphenated, if it's just a pure fire dragon, or if it's an earth fire dragon or an air fire dragon. When you're looking at fire, they help purify at very high vibrational levels, different aspects of your life. The earth and fire dragon help with those ley lines. They help clear any of the negativity and residual crap that's been kind of flowing in them that is impacting you and those around you. It's a fantastic dragon to call in every once in a while, just to make sure that things are flowing with high vibration and that loving energy and intent from the universe. Speaking of fire, we have fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. So the fire dragon, again, that cleansing and clearing and transmuting the energies around you so that you are able to really open up your chakras and pull down that energy. And what's more, that knowledge, connecting into the collective consciousness and that universal knowledge so that you're able to really step things up a little bit more, my Libra friends. These two dragons are really talking about clearing and cleansing areas. Big hint on what we need to do next. Over the next little while, probably a fantastic idea to go through. Cleanse your area, cleanse yourself. And I don't mean doing those weird like fasting cleanses. I mean taking through, smudge your area, set the intent out. Ask Archangel Michael, ask the fire dragons to come in and clear your space, clear that energy. The energies that build up into the new year get very chaotic and almost like a roller coaster. Having them cleanse and clear that energy will help bring some stability into your life and less kind of crazy, if you will. That Christmas crazy is real and those energies really do become overwhelming. Then we have the gold and silver violet flame dragon. Transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. Now, violet flame is an energy that, actually, I carry the violet flame. It's something that you can learn. It's a symbol that helps you connect into this energy that really clears out those negative low-lying energies and helps heal so that you are able to kind of sever that connection and not reconnect so easily. It's similar to many kind of microscopic organisms. You cut a worm in half and they'll regrow their tail, or a lizard, if their tail breaks off, they can regrow it. Same with those lower energies. They don't have lots of cell structure, so it's really easy to reconnect because it's an easy connection. The higher vibrations are harder connections. The violet flame helps to heal where that connection was so that you're not going to reconnect as easily. Lots of work on that, kind of transmuting these low-lying negative energies to embrace that wisdom and loving energy of the universe. That universal energy will help start to heal and transform us in different ways that we've never seen before. More and more people are waking up to try and learn how to do this, and guess what? It's super easy, especially when you start asking. When you start asking for help, don't be surprised how much help you get back. We just, as humans, need to use our words. So we're going to thank the dragons for all their support, and we're going to go on to the angels. We're going to do the second row of blessing. And this row is going to be the blessings that are going to support my Libra friends. Okay, we've got a jumper. Just make sure we don't have any more here. All right, so the first one that jumped out, seek within. This is a time of change and journey for you. You're going to be able to gain great wisdom, but you're also going to be able to start healing. Change that environment around you, which is going to start to cause changing not only for yourself, but those around you as well, because they're going to be impacted by those high vibrational loving energies. Because when we start to bring in that unconditional universal love, that's when the happiness starts. We start to exude it because we are dealing with that energy of love and light. What we put out is what we're going to get back in. And it's going to be really important that we really embrace that right now. This is a time of giving and a time of happiness and love. We don't need the kind of chaotic energies that come with it. We can help heal not only our families by just even being in the moment and being happy, that we can start to work on generational situations as well. Because during this time of year, this is when our ancestors and those who've passed on to the other side start to come visit us in groups. We can start to help heal them as well. Harmony. The universe doesn't speak in language like us. It's through song and melody. It's beautiful. I've heard it a couple of times. I haven't understood it, but I've been touched by it. We start to hear that vibration and we do feel uplifted and amazing. When we listen to that universal harmony, that happiness and love flows through us. Music is such an important part of our lives. So is any auditorial or sound vibration, that connecting into it and really resonating with that healing power will be something that will kind of take you to that next step, my Libra friends. Okay, we're going to thank the angels, and we're going to go on to the third and fourth row with the energy oracle. So the third row are blessings from the heart for my Libra friends. The first one, door to value. As we start to heal ourselves and start to really kind of go through our path and learn the lessons that we need to learn, which naturally unfold for us, you're going to find that not only are more doors opening, but more abundance comes into your life, and you have more ability to manifest what it is you want. Raising our vibration and healing some of those pieces and aspects of ourselves that aren't working so well helps bring in that abundance piece. And not just abundance in that we have lots of supports and love in our life and we have great skills and abilities. This brings about that actual monetary wealth piece that many of us are looking for. Does anyone else think that's funny? I think that's really funny. Cornucopia. We have a cornucopia of abilities, skills, and talents. It's really acknowledging them and embracing them and allowing them to help with our transformation. We don't always acknowledge all that we can do because in society that's called conceited, right? When you start to really say, oh, look what I can do, well, yay, instead of really taking that as a, wow, look at all that person can do, we take it as a conceited feeling. We also get hurt because sometimes we can't do all that the others can do. The important part here is to really acknowledge in ourselves, and we don't have to go spreading it because people will start to feel it as we start to really acknowledge it in ourselves. Acknowledging our skills and abilities within us will help to really highlight and put it forward. Similar to that, when we're having a bad day, that seems when lots of things, it just kind of compounds in that day, because we're putting out that energy that we're having a bad day. Something bad happens and we shift our energy. Oh, crazy, I just, spilled my coffee. That's okay. It was kind of cold and it didn't taste good. Okay, I'll just go get a different one. When you shift your energies, that's when things kind of stop and you stop having that cascading effect of negativity. But when we start to really focus in on that negativity, more happens. Same thing happens when we focus in on those positive traits of ourselves. We start to exude that and people pick up on it on a subconscious level. Alright, let's look at the fourth row. Blessings that my Libra friends can share. Door to personal healing and happiness. Pretty much sums it all up. Like I said, lead that life of authenticity, embracing your gifts, embracing the healing and really taking ownership on that healing level, getting those involved that need to be involved. You start to shift your personal self, your vibration, who you are. That opens doors for others because you're raising your vibration. It's really hard to be in a bad mood when someone's happy beside you. Why? Their vibration's high. And we're really feeling and being fed off that vibration. We start to raise their vibration. They start to feel happiness too. They start to be able to really bring in that love and light and healing energy. Then they too start to heal and feel that loving energy and start to be able to do what you're doing, manifesting and creating in your life that you need. They start doing that. Then everyone's vibration gets stepped up a little bit. It's an effect that is really, it's contagious and fantastic. I highly recommend it. So all I can say is raising your vibration and caring for yourself does positively impact those around you. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading. However, I drew these cards, and in some cases, the cards jumped out for my Libra friends. What further information do they have for you? Like I said, this is a group reading. If you're looking for something more personal or specific, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself. For those who are interested, I will also be running an online introductory and interactive class on December 9th. I'm going to be running my Introductions to Connecting, which is an introduction to channeling class. If you're interested in this class and learning more about channeling, you can find out more information and register on my website. I provided a helpful link below to my classes page that'll take you to the information you're looking for. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful and that you're able to gain some direction into the abundance and blessings you have in your life and that you're able to share with those around you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Libra friends.